1. Let's fight.
Enoch chapter 15, verse 1. And he answered and said to me, and I heard his voice, Fear not, Enoch, thou righteous man and scribe of righteousness. Approach hither and hear my voice, and go say to the watchers of heaven, who have sent thee to intercede for them. You should intercede for men, and not men for you.
Because the angels were created to serve us, to be an in-between the Most High and us, not the other way around. So you got Enoch being an in-between the Most High and the angels. Go ahead.
Verse 3. Wherefore have ye left the high, holy, and eternal heaven, and lain with women, and defiled yourselves with the daughters of men, and taken to yourselves wives, and done like the children of earth, and begotten giants as your sons. And though ye were holy, spiritual, living the eternal life, you have defiled yourself with the blood of women, and have begotten children with the blood of flesh. And as the children of men have lusted after flesh and blood, as those also do who die and perish. Therefore have I given them wives also, that they might impregnate them, and beget children by them, that thus nothing might be wanting to them on earth. But you were formerly spiritual, living the eternal life, and immortal for all generations of the world. And therefore I have not appointed wives for you,
because they live forever. Men die. We die. So the Most High like, hey, in order for the earth to keep going, for y'all to keep going, y'all gotta reproduce. These fallen angels, they was formerly living eternal. Now they gonna die. Now they gonna die. Go ahead.
and therefore I have not appointed wives for you, for as for the spiritual ones of the heaven, and heaven is their dwelling. And now the giants who are produced from the spirits and flesh shall be called evil spirits upon the earth.
So this is where you get demons from. So when giants die, the Most High didn't create habitation for them. He didn't intend for them to be. So he didn't create habitation for them. So the spirits that proceed from their bodies are demons. Go ahead. Evil spirits.
Evil spirits have proceeded from their bodies, because they are born from men, and from the holy watchers is their beginning and primal origin.
So this is the origin of demons. These are the spirits of the giants, what they call Nephilim. Go ahead.
They shall be evil spirits on earth, and evil spirits shall they be called. And as for the spirits of heaven, in heaven shall be their dwelling. But as for the spirits of the earth, which were born upon the earth, and the earth shall be their dwelling.
So these spirits were born in the earth. So earth is going to be their dwelling. The Most High didn't make habitation for them. They were born in the earth. Go ahead.
And the spirits of the giants afflict, oppress.
They what? The spirits. This is the traits of demons. The spirits of giants afflict, oppress. Go ahead.
Destroy, attack, do battle.
Do battle. That's why we got to constantly do battle. We got to put on Christ and do battle. Go ahead.
And work destruction on earth.
And they work destruction on earth. Go ahead.
And cause trouble. They take no food.
They take no food. Because why? They are spirits. They are spirits, so they take no food. But go ahead.
But nevertheless, hunger and thirst.
They hunger and thirst. Because when they was on earth, they ate. They ate everything, even each other. So they hunger and thirst. So this is one of the traits. This is how you know when somebody's demon possessed. When they overly hungry and thirsty. They always hungry, looking for something to eat, always thirsty. This is one of the traits. Go ahead.
But nevertheless, hunger and thirst and cause offenses.
And cause offenses. And somebody who always offended somebody. Always causing offenses. Person you don't want to be around, because you know if they're not going to do something with you, when you go out with them, they're going to do something to somebody else and have you in a bunch of stuff. These are the traits of demonic possession. So this is how you understand that somebody is dealing with demon possession. All right, let's go to go ahead.
Verse 11. And these spirits shall rise up against the children of men and against the women, because they have proceeded from them.
And that's children of men, period. Not just Israel. All people, all the children of men. All the children of men. Let's go to Matthew 17. Let's find out how to war and do battle against those doing battle with us. Matthew 17 and 14.
Matthew chapter 17, verse 14. And when they were come to the multitude, they came to him a certain man, kneeling down to him and saying, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is lunatic.
He is lunatic. And see, this is what people don't understand also. Lunatic is they call it a psychotic behavior. Lunatic. But check this out. These are some of the prescriptions that they're prescribing our people. They have, when you look at the side effects of these prescriptions and things of that sort, you see lunatic on it. You're like, what is lunatic? A side effect, lunatic. They got people's minds going all over the place. Haywire, huh? Mania, maniac. This is the scriptures in here where Christ was healing people with the spirit of mania. Maniacs. They call these psychotic illnesses or mental diseases. This is demon possession. It's demon possession. Thus saith the Lord. Go ahead.
Okay, for he is lunatic and sore vexed, for oftentimes he fall into the fire and oft into the water.
So when you got somebody trying to kill themselves, that's definitely the spirit of a lunatic. You know me. Go ahead. 15.
And I brought him to thy disciples, and they could not cure him.
So Christ gave us, we read in Luke the 10th chapter, that Christ gave us power to tread on serpents and do all of these things, right? Cast out demons, all of that, right? He gave us the power to do that. But this particular spirit, the disciples couldn't get out of this guy. Go ahead.
Then Yashaya answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him hither to me.
So Yashaya like, look, man, just bring him here, man. Let me show you how to do this. Go ahead.
And Yashaya rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour.
Now check this out. Yashaya was the only one who was able to get that spirit out of that man. That way, in the way he did. But let's find out the instructions he gave us to be able to release these demons. Come on.
Verse 19, then came the disciples to Yashaya apart and said, why could not we cast him out? And Yashaya said unto them, because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Howbeit, this kind go not out but by prayer and fasting.
These demons, this type of demon ain't leaving, but by fasting and prayer. So that person got to be in agreement to get that spirit out. If that person want to be free, that person got to be able to fast and pray and get that spirit off. You see that? Why? Because these demons come. The traits that we just read, they hunger and thirst. They don't take food, but yet they hunger. They attach themselves to a vessel, or they eat and they drink it. And as long as you satisfying them, they're going to stay in your vessel. You got to starve them out. Get them out of there. Isaiah 58 and 3. Isaiah 58 and 3.
Isaiah chapter 58, verse 3. Wherefore have we fasted?
Now y'all remember, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. We battling in the spirit. So there's certain procedures you got to take in order to defeat these demons. Christ giving us the understanding. It was in the Old Testament, we didn't understand it. Christ had to come and really just make it simple for us. All right, Isaiah 58 and 3.
Wherefore have we fasted? Say they, and thou see not.
So our people asking the Most High, why is we fasting and you ain't seeing it? You're like, dang, we fasting, but y'all not seeing it, but you're not seeing it. So that's what the question's being asked of the Most High. Come on.
Wherefore have we afflicted our soul, and thou take no knowledge. Behold, in the day of your fast ye find pleasure, and exact all your labor.
And you see, if you fast and you still doing your pleasures, and you still doing the same labor.
Behold, ye fast for strife and debate.
So you fasting so you can go out and debate and argue with a brother. Go ahead.
And to smite with the fist of wickedness.
So you want to punch and fight. You want to. Exactly. Come on.
Ye shall not fast as ye do this day, to make your voice to be heard on high.
So you want to fast so you can grandstand over another brother. So you can stand up like, yeah, brother, look, hey, I've been fasting in the word for 3 days. For real. I've been fasting in the word for 3 days. Come here, boy, I'm ready now. I actually had a brother say that to me. I'm ready for you now. I'm like, ready for what? You know what I'm saying?
He trying to go to war with you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ready for what?
Verse 5. It is such a fast. Is it such a fast that I have chosen? A day for a man to afflict his soul. It is to bow down his head as a bulrush, and to spread sackcloth and ashes under him. Wilt thou call this a fast, an acceptable day to the Lord?
It's not like, look, you bow your head down as a bull rush. You know, when you fast, you want to go attack them. Is this my chosen to do?
6. Is not this the fast that I have chosen, to loose the bands of wickedness?
To loose the bands of wickedness. To free you from demonic possession. From the possession of demons. This is how we fight. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. This is how we fight. Fasting and praying. This is how we loose the bonds of wickedness. This is how we get rid of demons and spirits. Those pleasures that he was talking about, that you still dealing with and was acting in, those are the sins. You still dealing with the sin. You're not refraining from none of those things that cause you to go out here and do these certain sins. And you fast and thinking you're getting ready to be free. You just stand away from food thinking you're going to be free. No. Right, that's the end of the diet. Ain't in the word. Ain't in the word.
6. To undo the heavy burdens, and to let the oppressed go free.
Let the oppressed go free. That's not talking about a physically oppressed. That's talking about the spiritual oppressed. You've been afflicted by a demon. You see, the spirit of the fallen will afflict. You've been afflicted by a demon. You've been oppressed. The scriptures say they're oppressed. They attack. They do battle. You've been attacked. This is how we fight. Go ahead.
And that ye break every yoke. It is not to deal thy bread to the hungry, and that thou bring the poor that are cast out of thy house.
So we need to be going to try to feed the poor. And things that's what we looking to feed. We ain't feeding ourselves, right? We fasting. But there's somebody else out there that probably needs something to eat. Let's think about them. Let's do the works in the midst of fasting. Let's do those things righteous. Then the Most High be like, you know what? I see you doing it. We got to be up to the task. We got to be willing to get rid of the spirits of the demons that's attacking us. The demons are the children of the fallen. That's what the demons are. They were once giants that they died off, and now their spirits exist in the earth, and they attack and do battle to the sons of men. That's what a demon is. All right, go ahead.
When thou see the naked, that thou cover him, and that thou hide not thyself from thine own flesh.
And hide not yourself from your own sin. That's the thing. That's what it's about, freeing yourself. It's about freeing yourself. Everybody's screaming out freedom, freedom, freedom. You will never have freedom as long as you're in sin. Never had true freedom. Come on.
Then shall thy light break forth as the morning, and thine health shall spring forth speedily, and thy righteousness shall go before thee. The glory of the Most High shall be thy reward. Then shalt thou call, and the Most High shall answer, and thou shalt cry, and he shall say, Here I am. If thou take away from the midst of thee the yoke, the putting forth of the finger.
The pointing the finger. The pointing the finger. See that? Pointing the finger. Looking at everybody else. Oh man. You fasted, but you fasted to go and debate and point the finger at others. No, it's about not hiding from your own flesh, your own sins. Dwelling and understanding what you're dealing with. Getting to know what's your problem and issue.
And speaking vanity. And if thou draw out thy soul to the hungry and satisfy the afflicted soul, then shall thy light rise in obscurity, and thy darkness be as the noonday. And the Most High shall guide thee continually, and satisfy thy soul in drought, and make fat thy bones, and thou shalt be like a watered garden, and like a spring of water, whose waters fail not.
Waters fail not. That's a proper fast. Let's go to Matthew 6 and 16. Because Christ gave us some more understanding on how to battle, how to fast. This is how we battle. This is our weaponry. This is our weaponry against the fall, the principalities and powers of this world. This is our weaponry. This is how we battle. Matthew 6 and 16.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 16. Moreover, when ye fast, be not as the hypocrites of a sad countenance, for they disfigure their faces, that they may appear unto men to fast.
So you got brothers that'll be like, they be fasting, they be like, oh man, you be like, what's wrong? He be like, man, this fast about to be over, man. I can't wait to eat. Oh, they just want you to know. They just want you to know that they fast. Go ahead.
Verily I say unto you, they have their reward.
They have their reward. Their reward is that you saw them doing it. They wanted you to acknowledge that they holy. That's their reward. They want the glory. Come on, are you fasting, brother? Oh yeah, 3 days now, baby.
We're supposed to read 10.
What's that?
We're supposed to read 10 through 6.
Oh, okay, we'll go to 10.
Start at 10?
Yeah. 16, yeah. See, I did that wrong. I typed that. I ain't want to do that. I didn't want to do that there, but right here, you see how you erase it.
Okay, so 16th grade.
Yeah.
Verse 17.
Yeah.
But thou, when thou fastest, anoint thine head and wash thy face.
So Christ telling us now, when we fast, make yourself look good. Don't let everybody think that you just out here like, oh, no, make yourself look good. Put you on some clothes so people don't be like, dang, you look good today. Anoint thine head, go ahead, and wash thy face, read.
That thou appear not unto men to fast, but unto thy Father which is in secret. And thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly.
So put on, get yourself together, look nice, talk the same way you talk. Don't and the Most High is going to bless you openly.
That's right. We got down the street. We're up in the church.
Exactly.
So you do the Most High. You don't even got to know that.
Exactly.
You got to broadcast.
Exactly.
You're not looking for glory from them. Nope. You're looking to see something from the Most High. Exactly. And you just read in Isaiah what it is that you really should